Oh my God, the dashing is not dashing today. I'm doing this DoorDash and I literally it's been about 45 minutes. And I haven't got one order yet. The freak is happening. I'm on my lunch break. I took my lunch break to try to make a couple dollars. And I'm just moving from place to place after sitting there like 10 minutes. It says a hot zone, hot spot, whatever. Nothing is working. Hold on, homie. But I'm gonna keep going. Oh, he got an order. He's a DoorDasher. Anywho, this is what I'm doing today, y'all. So, like I said, I'm on my lunch break. Trying to make me some dollars. So far, this is my third day. And I'm up to $150. I'm up to $150. So, the goal for this week, including Sunday, I'm trying to get to, the goal was $300 for the week. But if I can surpass $300 in the week, I will be greatly appreciative. I need to get to 500 because, like I said, I gotta pay for my daughter's braces that her payments are behind on. So that would just make me feel so much better if I can get to 500. At least she'll be able to get her go to her appointment and get her braces aligned, because she is about a month behind her schedule, simply because her payments were not being made. It is what it is. It's a little bit warm up in here. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be cool today. Please, it's hot. But anywho, I had another idea, y'all. So maybe sometime last year, maybe a little bit, maybe the end of 2023, I had went and visited. It's this really big building. They got like office suites and commercial space in there that you can rent out. And I went there and I was gonna rent me out a space to host all my candle making stuff and do all of my stuff, because like I said, my house is busting at the seams. And it was really affordable. It was like $600, but then everything started happening. It was Christmas, it was all kind of stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait. And then I got sued, and then it was just a lot going on. Well, I got sued after the fact from something else, not from that. But I was really thinking this morning, first off, I'm like, okay, once I become a full-time entrepreneur, what are the things that I need to be planning for? And the first thing I thought about was insurance, like health insurance. And I was looking up like how much that stuff gonna cost. And then I'm like, you need a space. Like, you need to have a space, because my house is not gonna do it. Like, I've been on this for a very long time. I was trying to convert my garage, but my dad ended up having to have surgery on his knee, and it's taken longer than he kind of expected for the procedure to be finalized. They keep having to adjust it, but so my garage conversion is kind of still on hold. And then all the furniture that I had, so I got new furniture. My old furniture my boyfriend was gonna take to his mom's house, and then he got hurt. So he got hurt literally right after my dad. So he been hurt since March. He had to have surgery too. So all the furniture is still in my garage, so I can't do that right now. But I was thinking this morning, with this DoorDash stuff, I might potentially, before they told me it was $600 to rent the space, $600 a month. Oh, right here. It was $600 a month to rent the space. Ooh. Okay. So they told me it was $600 to rent the space, and it, like I said, it was a decent price. It was a good price. I just had too much going on at that time to rent the space. But I was thinking this morning, I'm trying to get everything aligned and just try to prepare myself for what I need to do. And I thought about it, like, I should go back to that building and see if that space, because literally by my job, and ideally, maybe that's where I can keep my business space, simply because my daughter want to stay in her school. Her school is right by my job, so I can get the space, and even after I leave my job, I'll still be okay in the space until after my daughter is done with school. So I'm gonna be out until 1:30, and whatever, hopefully y'all, I'll begin to get some orders and make some money. The goal every day is $50. Like, I'm trying to get to $50 a day. The first day I made $88. Last night I did less time. I made $60. Yeah, so, and then this morning I had one order. So I still need to make $40 more today. And I didn't want to do this after work because I know my boyfriend getting irritated with me coming in late at night because I haven't cooked, I haven't done anything. And I just kind of sprung this up on him that I'm going to start doing it because I just wanted to give it a try and see what I can do. So I'm going to talk to him today, because I think what my plan is going to be going forward is that I'm probably going to try to come a couple hours before work and do some of those morning runs, because people be getting their coffee and stuff. I didn't even realize like how many people use like DoorDash or Grubhub or something like that in the morning times, because I'm like, people wait till they get off work to get stuff, but no, people getting breakfast and coffee, and I just didn't even think about that. So do a couple orders in the morning time, and then depending on what my goal is for the week, like I said, right now for the week my goal is $300, and I know that that's obtainable right now. So like hypothetically, let's say I don't make the $50 in a day, on the weekend I'll make that time up. So I'm just want to talk to him and let him know I'm not neglecting you, I'm not doing any of these things, or not trying to be at home or take care of home, but baby girl, I gotta make some money, I need some extra cash. And he's still not back working, so that's what I'm gonna do. But at about 1:15 or so, depending on what's going on with these orders, I'm gonna go back to that building and get that phone number so I can call them, just to get an idea on if they have spaces and what they going for. The space I was looking at before was, I forget how big it was, but it was a decent sized space, and I want to see if they have something maybe smaller, something cheaper, because right now the idea is to just get into a space, and the space can grow with me. I can always move. That building I think got like 100 units in there, 100 little suites and stuff in there, so I mean, I can get on the wait list to get something bigger if that's what I want to do. But I think I'm gonna go back over there. I should see if that area is hot right now, that way I can go. But yeah, y'all, I'm really on this pursuit, I'm really on this mission, and I'm not playing no games with nobody, okay? I am ready to be done with this job. I don't even have the motivation to do my job when I'm at work, and I know I should not be like that. Like, I will sit for a while and not do anything, and then like before I leave, I'm like cramming everything. So what I've been doing is, when I get there in the morning, I just crunch. I just work, because I know for sure my brain is gonna get sidetracked, and it's gonna get to thinking about what I need to do for myself, for my future, and then I'm gonna be working slower, and that's not fair to my job. But my job do be done at the end of the day. Even if I gotta stay late, my job be done. But I'm ready to be on my own thing. I'm ready to do my own thing. I am so over utilizing my time like this, sitting at a building doing the same thing all day, every day. Sometimes being micromanaged. Even though my bosses are not here, my bosses are in different states. But I do work for a board of directors, and they all live in the building that I manage. And there's 7 of them. So some days I have to deal with all of them and still do my job. Or it's, do this, can you do this, can you do that? And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Or everybody think I'm their personal therapist. I tell y'all, people talk to me all the time. But I feel like I got a fire about myself again. I feel like I kind of had lost my motivation because I had so much going on, especially after I got sued. I think I told y'all before, but if you don't know, last year, when was it? Like October-ish, I don't know, somewhere in there. Last year I got sued, y'all, for $13,000, and that $13,000 I had in my account because I had applied for an assistance program for my mortgage, because I've been trying to plan to leave my job. I'm like, let me just build up my account, and money for my daughter's prom was there, but they sued me for $13,000. And it left me with just $2,000 in my bank account. On top of that, the mortgage assistance that I was trying to get did not go through. So I had to come up with all the money to catch back up on my mortgage. So your girl kind of been in a rut. I was in a rut. I kind of stopped with my businesses, my candles. I just focused on work. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I was really, really stressed out. But I feel like things are kind of getting back on the up and up, and just my brain is starting to kick back on into what I can do, especially after I made my daughter's prom dress. I know that there is nothing that will keep me back. I know there is nothing that will stop me from there's nothing that will stop me from being in a position that I want to be in, even if I have to get out here on my lunch break and do DoorDash to catch up on a past due bill for my child. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna, I don't know, do this for a little bit more, and then I'll come back after I wrap up with this and let y'all know what the update is for today, if I made any money, if I didn't. I think I'm gonna just move to a different area completely, because, or maybe I just need to reset my app or something, because this is strange, y'all. It's been like an hour at this point and I've got no orders. Let me just reset this. I'm gonna just reset it and then see what happens, because this is unusual. I haven't experienced this since I started this 3 days ago. The first day the app was tweaking. It was really, really tweaking. I got 2 violations. 2 of them because they said I kept the orders longer than the time, but I didn't. It's because the app was froze, so I couldn't confirm it. But DoorDash. But that was it. That was the first day. It was cool, but it was hectic. Yesterday was cool. Yesterday was good. I kind of got big orders. Yesterday I had the biggest order. I got one order that was $29. It was $29, and I was right by the location to pick up the food, but I did have to drive 20 minutes to drop it off. But it was $29. So I'm just gonna reset this and see what happens, because this is not usual. I think I'm gonna try one evening day, because yesterday I was doing this from 6. I think I started at 6. Yeah, about 6 o'clock. And then I finished at about 8:30, and most of that money that I made in one day. I mean that dash I was doing, so I made that $60. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Now it say no hotspots available. So I think it was, no, it's froze again. This is what I say, like this app, I don't know why it does this. Like, it keep doing that. But anywho, I'm gonna figure this stuff out. I'm gonna go back to that building, get the contact information, and then I'll check back in with y'all before I head back to work.
About your experience.
This is the one thing I will say is so irritating about this, is that this app be doing the most. And that's probably why I haven't gotten any orders. So I'm gonna just call them and see what they say. Because like I said, this is not This hasn't been my experience with not having an order. It's been I started at 11. It's 12:09. Hi Denise, I'm calling. I believe I'm having issues with my app. Like right now, it's frozen, and I started dashing at 11, and I haven't gotten one order yet. So I think something's going on with my app.
Okay, so apologies for the inconvenience and nothing to read. I'll be checking that one for you. I just want to ask if I'm speaking with Latricia.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'll go ahead and check her account. So, have you tried to sign out and then sign in again with your Dasher app?
Yes. Now I've removed the app and then reinstalled it. It's still not. It's still frozen. Well, when I removed it and put it back, now it's just frozen. I can't do anything on it.
Okay, so what does it show on your screen?
It's just on the looking for order screen. It's just frozen right there.
So my apologies for this, Latricia. But as of this moment, I'm checking. So have you tried to restart your application?
Yes. Should I restart it again?
Yeah, you can try to do that again.
Okay. So I restarted it. It went back to the same screen and it's frozen again.
Okay. So my apologies for this, Patricia, but have you tried to turn off your phone and then turn on again?
I did. I can try it again.
Okay, you can try it again, and upon turning off your phone, this call would be ended. So I'll be giving you a call back after 2 minutes. Is that okay for you?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, please, I'll be now ending this call, and I'll be giving you a call back after 2 minutes. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Welcome to your after call survey. Thank you for taking.
The same old story every single time.
Latricia,
Yes.
is your Dasher app not working?
I'm going back into it now. Let's see.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Is it still not working?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I was literally about to give up on this for today. I was about to head back to work because it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gone. And the order came in for $28. So it'll probably be the only one I do because I got to go back to work. So I may have to do a couple once I get off work to make sure I get to that 50 for today. But I'll be back. Y'all, sorry if this thing is shaking. I am done with this for now. Let me tell y'all. So it finally started working. The order was $28, but it was for Aldi. And I'm like, okay, cool. It was for 3 different people, y'all. I had to do 3 different orders, which fine, no problem. And the 3 addresses were all very, very close to each other, so that was no issue. The issue that I'm having is that this freaking app keep freezing. The app keep freezing, this one. The app keep on freezing. So at the first location I dropped it off, that one was fine. When I got to the second one, once I dropped it off, I couldn't confirm the order because it was frozen. So I had to call them to unfreeze it. Fine. Thank you, sir. I had to call them to unfreeze it. It took them like 15 minutes to get on the phone. They unfroze it. Okay, fine. On to the next one. I get to the third one, y'all. I get to the third one, and when I get right outside the house, the app froze. So I had already seen what the apartment number and stuff was because I'm hip to this glitching stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just take it up there and then take a picture, and then I'll call them back after it's done. However, they have a bell code on the outside of the door that you have, you know, the little code to get in the door. There's no code for in the door. There was no code for to get into the door, but they do have a code to call their office. So I'm pushing the number to call the office. The phone is just ringing. So I have on the little door thing, the phone is ringing, and I got DoorDash on my phone, like trying to get to them. They got me, both of them got me on hold. I'm gonna just put it like that. It took 10 minutes to get into the building. When I get into the building, DoorDash finally answered the phone. I'm telling them that my app is froze. I get into the building. The last one was like that too. The elevator, you need a key fob to go up and down. This elevator was like one of them old school elevators where you pull the gate and then pull the door and get in. But in order to access from the first floor, you have to have a key. There's nobody there at this building. Yeah, I had to take the stairs up to the 6th floor with these bags. This big bag in my hand on this side, a 6-pack of paper towels in my arm on this side, and the phone in my ear. So I'm going upstairs like, On top of that, y'all, I was supposed to be back at work over an hour ago. So I'm going back to work. I'm more than likely gonna have to stay late. I don't know if I'm gonna do DoorDash anymore today. I'm kind of over it, irritated with the way that this worked out today. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get off work, whatever time that's gonna be. I don't really know, but I'm over it for right now. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm out of breath, because who knows the last time I went up 6 flights of stairs. Like, oh, I'm over it. But that's it for today, y'all. Bye. Okay, y'all, so of course it is significantly later. I'm back home, and I just wanted to update y'all for my progress today. Earlier I was so frustrated with that dang DoorDash, and I decided when I got off work, I'm like, let me just see what happens. Before that, I think I had made $20 something, I don't know. But I'm like, okay, but I said I needed to get $50 a day. I need to get $50 a day. So I'm like, okay, let me just go back out and see what happens. Yeah, I ended up, my total for today ended up being $115. So I guess DoorDash got its hit or miss, and it just really, really made me feel good today, because even though I set the goal at 50, I made 115, and I feel like I made the last bit in a later, because I started back at like 5:36, and I finished the last order was at 9 something. So I'm like, okay, I made $80 something in 3 hours, when earlier it took me 2.5 hours or whatever it was to make 20 something. So that was pretty good. It gave me a lot of hope. I am gonna try to do it evening time, but right now I'm just about to eat this, because it's probably like 11 o'clock now. I got home, showered. Let me see. Oh, wait. Really? It's 11:17. I better be going to bed because I plan to get up early enough to make it back over by my job to try to do DoorDash again for like an hour before I start. Oh, let me show y'all what my total is so far. So far, here's my total. And it's for 3 days. It's actually for 15 hours and 33 minutes. I completed 29 deliveries for 3 days. So it's going pretty good. It's giving me hope like I'm going to be able to pay. So my daughter need $480 something to be able to start going back to her appointments for her dentist. So it's really giving me a lot of hope. Like I could potentially get that tomorrow, seeing that it is Friday. But I'm also trying to be better at honoring Sabbath. So we'll see. I don't know how tomorrow's really gonna go, but I plan on Sunday really doing DoorDash. So she'll have the money Sunday, definitely. I said Monday or Tuesday. She'll have it Sunday. But anywho, let me go to bed. Let me eat my nachos for my chips get cold and soggy, and I'm not going to want them. But just wanted to check in with y'all. I hope y'all had a good day, and I hope y'all have a better night. And I will see y'all later. Bye.